Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you how to play and a full playthrough of Ganesha. It's a very quick and easy game to learn. It's a great family game. It won't take that long to show you how to play, and the game itself probably lasts like, what, 15-20 minutes? It goes really fast. So the whole goal of the game is to collect the most victory points. The way you collect victory points is by placing colored gems on the mandala here, and each spot, each color has its own row, and it starts out, the first few you place are worth more points than as you go further clockwise, and you're just basically placing each starter space for each color has like a little sun. It looks like a sun around it. It's got a symbol. Each color has its own starting space. Your first gem of that color has to be placed there, and then you just proceed clockwise in each row for each subsequent gem that's placed. Each time you place a gem, you move your token around the score tracker. The one with the most victory points at the end wins. It's played in 3 phases. Basically, the first phase is choosing your gems off the altar. Second phase is choosing where your gems go on your destiny board. You've got your 2 destiny spots and your treasury. Then your last phase of your turn is, if you're able to place gems on the mandala board for scoring. And I'll go into more detail. That's just a quick little synopsis. And the way you track your rounds is through the Ganesha drum. It's got a 1, 2, and 3 on it. So each first player gets 3 rounds, then it's passed to the next person. I get 3 rounds, and then it's passed to the next person, and they get 3 rounds. That's the end of the game after 9 rounds. And then you have like a final round after that. If anyone has gems left on their treasury boards, we take turns placing one at a time till everybody's placed their gems. So the rules for the phase 1, which is when you choose your gems off the altar board, your very first turn you can only pick 1 gem, because the rules are you can pick 1 gem of any color, but if you don't have a matching of that color on your destiny spots, destiny tiles, let me rephrase that. So you can pick 1 gem of any color. To pick 2 gems, you have to have a colored gem in your destiny tiles. So to pick 2 gems, I would need to pick either a green or a purple. So say I pick this green here, then I can pick any gem adjacent to that green as my second gem. And so it could be red, green, it doesn't matter. Then I choose on phase 2 whether I want to put them in my treasury or replace one of these, or if there's nothing there, place them in my treasury tile, destiny tile. So I can replace the purple, put it in my treasury, put that one in the treasury. You can never take one from your treasury to put into your destiny tiles, but you can take from your destiny tiles and put down in your treasury. The reason for phase 2, you put them to the side, is you decide which spot you want to go in, because once you place them in your treasury, they're stuck there until they go on the mandala board. Another way you can choose gems, say you have 2 of the same color. So I could choose a green, and then that allows me, since I matched the 2, I can choose any gem off of that entire board. It does not have to be adjacent, so I can pick any gem there. That's an advantage to having 2 of the same color, but it also limits you because there's only 2 green on that board, so there's 2 here. Basically, I wouldn't be able to get 2 gems after those are depleted, so it's kind of a risk unless there's a lot out there to do the 2, so you just kind of choose. But the beginning of the game, basically, you're only going to get 1 gem because none of us have any in our destiny tiles. Then when you're placing your mandala, there's 3 ways to do it. 1, you can sacrifice. So say I've got some down in my treasury. So one way to do it, you sacrifice a yellow gem, and you can choose one gem of any color or one color to place on the mandala. So in this instance, I could place 3 green, 1 purple, 1 red, or 1 blue. You could place all of that color, but just in one color. So I would obviously place my green, starting on the starting space. So it'd be 3 plus another 5 plus another 3. So that would be 11 points that I would move my tracker that I scored for those 3 green. Another way to place on the mandala, you can sacrifice one of any color and place the remaining that you have of that same color in your treasury on the mandala. So in this instance, I would only get 8 points. Another way, if you don't want to sacrifice any, you could just take any yellow gems that you have and place them on the mandala. But I will tell you the yellow is worth the least amount of points. Each color as you go to the inner part of the mandala is worth more because there's obviously less spaces to place them. So blue's worth the most, then purple, then green, then red, then yellow. So yellow, we normally use them to sacrifice. We rarely put yellow on the mandala until the end of the game. And I believe I've covered everything. It's very easy. So Quentin has the Ganesha drum, so he's going to go first. So he can pick one gem.
What's this mean?
Oh, I forgot to tell you about the spice tokens. The spice tokens are randomly put. We already have this set up. The first player chooses 3 at random. There's a whole stack of them. Places them on any hex square on the altar board. In a 3-player game, you don't use the red hexes. In a 1 or 2-player game, you don't use the green. So we're 3 players, so we use the green and the white. So we will. You can place these anywhere as long as there are at least 1 hex in between them. So you have the option. You do not have to use them if you want when you take the gem off of that spice token. So this one is...
Hey, it's blue, not green.
Yeah,
whatever.
I was going to say
It's
that.
a greenish blue. It's blue-green. We'll agree on that. So, and on the back of the book, it goes over what each spice token does. So this one has a little bag and a mandala symbol. So that one is remove the last place gem of any color from the mandala board and return it to the bag. There's none right now, so he wouldn't be able to use that. You can use it if you want. But you can activate it as soon as you remove the gem off of it. And at the end of the 3rd round on Quentin's turn, or Quentin's turn having the Ganesha drum, we will clear any remaining gems and replace the spice tokens. You refresh the board. And the game's played over 9 rounds, so we each get it 1 time. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
What does this mean?
That's the one where you can take any one color, the last gem placed off of this board. The reason you'd want to do that is because obviously the first play gems are worth more points, so it would open up that space to get those points.
Well, that won't help at all right
No.
now.
Okay, so I am going to choose the blue. And that spice token is, which I'm not going to do it, but I could pay 1 destiny or 1 victory point to basically take my chances of drawing one out of the bag. If it matches this color, I get to keep it. But I'm at 0, so it wouldn't be worth it. I'm putting that in my destiny tile. Because if we didn't put it in our destiny tiles, next round, we would only get to pick 1 gem. So Anthony picked blue. We can't do this 2 phases after. So Quentin turned the Ganesha drum to round 2. And he gets to pick 2 gems if he'd like. He has to pick the red one first.
I'm going to take the red one from the blue space.
Blue-green. Aqua blue.
And I'm also going to take the blue one.
Okay. So he's going to decide where to put. He put 1 in his destiny and 1 in his treasury. So he really can't do anything else, so it's now to me.
It would have been beneficial more to put the red on there because there's no blue left.
Oh, yeah. That would have been better. We'll let you change it.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no blue left, so it wouldn't have benefited him at all. I mean, next round maybe, but...
There's probably going to be a block blue next round.
Okay, so I don't have a blue to take, so that means I'm going to have to just choose one gem, and they're going to have to do the same thing. We all kind of
Well, he doesn't.
messed each other up. Oh, yeah, he'll be able to take red. So I'm going to take this purple, and I can actually, that one is, if you have any, I can't place any on the mandalas. I'm going to put that in my destiny tile. Anthony's
Your turn.
copying me, did the same thing.
Round 3.
So now we're on round 3. So Quentin chose a red, so he gets to choose any gem of any color, since he gets 2 of the same color. Wow.
Where's that here?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to do that because the odds are you're not going to take the ones.
All right. So I can take this purple, and I'm going to take that yellow right beside it and put both those in my treasury.
Okay, you can't take one.
And I'm not going to place that. I'm going to wait.
Yes.
Okay. Quentin took the red. He could take any color. He's in the advantage here.
Wasn't that the last round?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So you need to
can't do
put
Red
them
and
back.
purple. Yeah, the red and purple.
Yeah, so that was actually our 3rd round. So we had a lot of gems left. So now it goes to me. We remove all the gems, all the spice tokens, and I will randomly choose 3 spice tokens to place on the board.
That one seems to be the only helpful one.
And then we will
What did you just do?
randomly place these gems. Try not to look so you can't really subconsciously place them. Need one more, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get to go first. So I am going to take the purple, and I can take any adjacent one. I'm going to choose the green, and I'm going to switch that out for my purple here and put those in my treasury. And I am going to sacrifice my yellow and place these 3 purple. So I get 3, 6, and 4. So that's 13 points.
My turn.
Please do it right, Anthony.
What did you do? I can't even tell you did. You're so
Anthony
fast.
he skips phase 2, so you can't even really tell what he's
Yeah, your
doing.
turn, Quentin.
What? Okay. So I'm going to take this one and take this one from, I guess,
Wow.
the blue's green space.
Stockpiling your reds. Okay? So I can take a blue or a green. So I'm going to take this green here and the yellow that's adjacent to it. And if I wanted to, I can, after phase 2 of my turn, perform an additional action, move 1 or 2 gems from my destiny slot to my treasury, and then move the same number of gems from my treasury to the destiny slot. So I could switch them if I want, but I am going to switch this blue for the yellow.
What?
So Anthony switched his,
And
and
I'm
he's
cashing that.
sacrificing the yellow.
I'm going to get a lot
He's
of points
placing
next
his
turn.
blue. That's a
And-
good play.
14.
So you're red, right?
So what I'm going to do is get red and this one. And what I'm going to do with this one
Oh wow,
is put this one back and cast these all out. So
that's a good move.
3, 8,
11.
11.
18 points. I think that's our biggest score ever in one turn. Good job. Okay, so I can take a green or a
Are we
yellow.
on 2nd or 3rd?
Oh, now we're on 2. That was our first turn, right?
No, we're on 3rd.
Are we on 3rd already? Wow. I do not ever remember to turn that thing. Okay, so I'm going to take this. That one. I can give a gem from the hex from this hex to another player, and they must give me the gem of a different color.
I have a blue. Well, blue.
I am going to do that because that blue's worth more. And then I'm going to take the yellow, and I'm going to sacrifice the yellow, play the blue, and that's 9 points.
Huh?
Puts me at 22.
My turn.
I can't believe I got 18 in one turn.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to sacrifice this,
Okay.
and that gives me 5 points. So I'm at
So
19.
Quentin's taking the last gem.
And now we're on to the final round already. The game's almost over, and it feels like we just started.
Yeah, it goes by really fast.
That's what I like about this game. It's fast, simple, easy.
Yeah. The main key is to pay attention to how many points the next gem's worth of a certain color. That's the one you want to kind of aim at getting on the altar board, because you don't get much time to place gems, so you have to make every move count. Put through. Oh yeah, you did.
But yellows.
Yeah. And this will be the last round of 3, and then we'll do the final stage of placing whatever gems we have left, and that'll be the end of the
That's a lot
game.
of yellow.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of yellow.
Okay, so my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cash out.
How are you able to take a blue and a yellow, first of all?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
because you don't do it right. You
What?
need to do it the correct way. You can't.
What was
Drives
that?
me crazy.
Sorry.
And you do it so fast, like we can't even see what you're doing.
Sorry.
Sorry, it's one of my pet peeves. He does it all the time. Like he just flashes through like 3 phases at once. Like, so he can pick a purple or a green. So he took a green and a blue really fast.
I'm keeping
Okay.
Your turn, Quinn.
Okay, so I'm going to just take this blue. Is that? Okay, yeah, makes
That's
sense.
green, right?
Yeah, green.
Because
said
you're only taking one
You
gem?
keep calling blue green and it messes with my head.
Yes, you could take a red and you could have 2.
No, I'm trying to get this one so I can do this.
Alright. So Quentin chose to only take 1 gem. So I can take a yellow or a green. So I'm going to take this yellow. And that one allows me to exchange my taken gem with any other gem on the altar and keep the replaced gem. That's nice. I'm going to... But it does not activate the spice token when you do that. So I'm taking that purple, and then I get to choose any gem that's adjacent. So I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to keep mine the way they are.
We're on round 2. On
We're
this
almost done already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you get better. That's what I was going to do next.
We have one more round, right?
Yeah.
So here, wait. And I get +1 point.
Okay, so it's 1 victory point. Just wait. You are orange.
Yeah. So I use this,
Okay.
and I cast these 2 green out.
I never moved it up.
Yeah, you did.
I was on
3,
22.
5,
You can
8.
count. Well, you can't. I was on 22.
I did this 3, 5, so 8.
8. Okay. 27. All
There we
right.
go.
So I can take a yellow or a green, since there's not any greens. I'm going to take the yellow and this blue, and I'm going to replace these.
Close
Put
game.
this here, and I'm actually going to sacrifice this green and get 7 points. 29. You can't. Oh yeah, you can. Sorry.
I was like, what are you doing?
And I'm going to...
I don't think that I'm going to win this game.
Right.
to meet him.
I'm gonna cash this out.
Okay.
4, 7,
Okay, let's see how many get from that.
19, so I've got 26.
So Quentin can only take one gem, and this is the last round. He's sacrificing it. He's going to put 2 red gems.
So 3 and 2. So 5. 1, 2.
Did you move Quentin's
4,
or yours?
5.
Mine. 26.
Oh, is he all the way up there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I can take 2. I can take them from anywhere since I have those 2, but so I'm going to sacrifice this one and place this blue. Actually, yeah.
Yeah, definitely not one.
Alright.
It's you don't get to take anymore.
Oh, yeah.
So we all move them down. This is the final round of placing whatever gems you have. So Anthony gets to go first.
Four. So I'm at 30.
Okay.
2. 2.
4. That puts me at 38.
Yeah, I've not won. I lost.
3.
They're always close, these games.
1.
Mine aren't going to be worth much. 2.
4. 37.
Wow, you might have to beat him.
2.
Yeah, she's gonna win because they're 2s.
Wow. You're lucky.
2.
And 1. So 43 to 39 to 35. And normally they're closer than that even. But you can see it's a super fast game, really easy. And we've played this probably 6 times in the last 2 days, and all together we might have played an hour, a little over an hour on this. So it's a really fun game. We'll put the product description or link in the product description, so if you want to check it out for yourself. Again, it's a great family game, and we hope you like this video. If you did, give us a like. If you're not already, please subscribe to our channel and click that little bell so you can see all of our content as soon as Anthony uploads it. And we look forward to seeing you next time.
Bye.